Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel where we sew, make things, anything that comes to our mind, and try to have a little fun along the way. In today's video, I am going to be giving you a mini summer sewing pattern roundup. I know, I said I wasn't going to make one of these, but there are a few patterns that I think could use a little spotlight. It's not a long list at all. It's only 7. Like I said, mini, because I have a video. I think there are 20 sewing patterns for summer that you can sew that simply don't go out of date unless they stop selling them or the link changes. They're there for you to watch and you can get those anytime. I will link that video and that playlist because there are many other sewing patterns that you can get if you're looking for something, or to introduce yourself into different pattern makers or pattern making companies, especially because now the big 4 is going to be out of there. Well, maybe not. Good vibes. Maybe they won't completely dismantle their company, but if they do, you can watch those videos in that playlist. I'm not going to dilly-dally any longer. The first pattern, we are going to start with bags. As always, the wavelength bag. I saw this pattern when it was in testing and I thought that is so cute. I love a good little carry-all bag and the little wave detail. It's so cute. It's bias bound, I believe, from what I can tell. It's bias bound. And all the people that make this, her testers that she shows who've made this out of so many different kind of fabric. I even think if you want to get a little cutesy with it, you could make it out of an organza, a silk organza, a liquid organza, just organza period, because it'd be really, really cute, and some kind of mesh embroidery applique on it. It would be so cute, dainty, girly, frilly, whimsical, fun bag to carry just for a cute day. But you can also use, like many of the people who have tested or made this bag, heavier fabric like a denim or upholstery fabric or anything else, a regular cotton. It is very cute. It's probably very simple to make. Bags like this typically are very easy and simple to make. Your most trouble maybe obviously the wave detail around the whole bag. I mean, that's the point, right? Now we're going to go into tops, and the first top is going to be the Cove blouse. This top is really cute. It caught my eye. I was scrolling on Instagram just, looking for nothing, and I came across this and I thought it was really, really cute. It has 3 variations, which we love when patterns come with multiple variations. Sleeves, no sleeve, or ruffle. It's made in a very wide size range. These are such cute summer tops. They come back every year in all stores. I'm sure Urban Outfitters has this top on repeat in so many different kind of it's easy to throw on and wear with anything, dress up, dress down. The next top is the Layla top. This is a little sassy. It is really cute. Halter neck top that is like peak summer. Okay, it's hot outside. I don't need much on. I want to be cute. I can make and wear this. It's starting to get 90 degrees. We're going to the beach. We're walking around our cities. We're at an amusement park. Like this shirt. One thing I will say is because it is, tie, maybe you can hack it a little bit to give yourself 2 straps instead of one that ties behind your neck. I also picked it because I thought that it would be cute for me to get. I'm breastfeeding and I need something where I can just, pop that thing out to feed my boy. And this, I could pop it out and feed my boy. I could put my little breast pads in there so I don't leak. And I don't have to wear a bra that day. I could wear that. I still want to be able to wear clothes that I was wearing before I was pregnant and breastfeeding that still make me feel cute. And I thought this was one perfect for this summer. I do see maybe a problem with the cups. You may have to adjust them. Bigger bust, smaller, other parts. But it doesn't seem too hard. So, the Layla top. So cute. The next top is the Arlo vest. These long line vests have been having a moment for the past few years. And for years and years, since 1920. I have been wanting to make one for a long time, and I keep not, it's been on my mood board, it's been on my to make, and I saw this picture of this lady make this top. I said, that is so cute. Did she make that? Come to find out she did. She did a great job. It was her that made me want to get this pattern. I like the little curved bottom. I like that it has pockets. I think they're real pockets. But even if they're not, I can make them real pockets. Because a lot of times in these long line vests, they don't use real pockets. And that's boring. I still want a pocket. This is the last top. It is called the Maestro top. It is so crisp. I also love that the buttons are here, that little collar right there. Where it falls, it is just crisp. She made this and she made this well, which makes me think I can make this and I can make this well. It doesn't look like it's gaping around any armholes. Like, it fits great around the bust, a nice around the waist. The construction looks so good. I had to save the best for last. I had to. If you pick nothing else, hear me. Patronize this pattern maker and buy this pattern. I want to see other people make it as well. I know I'm not the pattern maker. I don't get no money from this. I do this for fun. Maybe you're looking for something better than what you're able to find. Sometimes it's really hard. You may need this and it may be coming right on time for you. If you've watched any of my other videos, then you know that I love this pattern maker. Kachi makes really great patterns. She has a video for all her patterns. This pattern is called the Melody Short. It's not very new, but it is very cute. I love the little detail at the bottom, but you don't have to do it. You can leave them without it, but it also has that wave detail at the top in the waistband. Keep it. It's very cute. Anyway, who doesn't want to make a pair of shorts for summer? They're just a really cute structure short. They look like they fit really great, and I've made patterns from her and they fit great. She does a really great job grading. She does a really good job of making sure you know how to make whatever it is that she is putting out. Her videos are great and her sizing is great. And the very last pattern, I told you this was going to be quick. 7 patterns, that's it. This is the bubble short. I don't know why they call it the bubble short, because it's not bubble style. Anyway, very cute. When I came across it, I was unsure that it was real. We know on Etsy there are so many AI patterns, things that aren't quite real. So I immediately went to the reviews, and so many of the reviews were giving this great, and they looked just like they were supposed to look. Heads up though, if you're a thick thigh girl, you will have to add some extra in the short part around the thighs. In the reviews, people are saying that they have to, because even though they kind of come out a little bit, not enough for people with thicker thighs for their waist size. Also, you may need to jump to YouTube if you've never done, specifically, I've seen it a few times, a fly. Or you still have trouble with a fly, these instructions won't be the best for the fly. Jump to YouTube. So dainty, so cute. You could even just build yourself a little wardrobe out of these patterns. Like the Layla top, the bubble shorts, and the wavelength bag would be a cute outfit. Or even the Maestro top and the bubble shorts and would be just a really cute outfit for you this summer when you're just trotting around, doing the things, enjoying the sun, going out to eat, hanging out with friends, going to amusement park, whatever you're doing. I said this wasn't going to be long, and I meant that. I'm not holding you hostage because, like I said, I have a video of so many summer patterns that I made, and the landscape of patterning in the United States isn't like super interesting in my opinion. Most things are very simple: gathered skirts, gathered dresses, gathered peplum tops. Like, a lot of it, and this is my hot take, is really boring. I love the Russian pattern makers. If I knew Russian, I would be buying them. I'm even going to look into Japanese patterns because I hear they're pretty interesting as well, because they have depth. They teach you things that you typically may not have learned. The construction is usually really good, and their clothes, they take a long time, sure, because they're very detailed. The construction is intricate and it's fun, and it's like from a designer. These people study this. So in the possible absence of Big Four, I can see patterns emerging from people who are designers, not just people who like to sew, but people who studied it, who enjoy fashion. Maybe they make the design, but they don't know how to grade that well, so they just send it off to somebody who knows how to grade, and they create just that pattern. That is my prediction for what I believe the landscape for pattern making is going to be. It's not terrible, the things that people make, the basic things, we love them for beginners. I and many other people, from things that I have read and comments and what I've seen, want something with a little more depth, a little bit better. And people who actually work in fashion, people who studied fashion and pattern making and designing, would be wise to figure out how they can turn maybe some of those things that don't make collections or something. I saw this video on TikTok. This girl made this beautiful thing, but she's like, oh, I don't make patterns, it's so much, blah, blah, blah. And people are putting the weight of making it on themselves when companies like Simplicity, one person isn't doing anything. There are graders, pattern makers, people who do the illustrations, somebody else who does the instructions. They do the instructions. So relieve yourself from the weight of doing the whole thing, because that's how the pattern makers here do it. In fact, case in point, big example, Vicky Souls is a team. Vicky Souls is a team of people. And lately she's been showing her team, which is really, really great, because it's not hard to take your design, get it graded, test it on real bodies with real people, and not just model size, because that is an issue. Like I said, this video is not going to be long. It is not long. For your viewing pleasure, it is short. This video definitely was not short because of my little rant. So if you stuck around this long, thanks. And you can go and get so many other summer patterns. You can find your own, but I thought that these would be great, fun, frilly for the summer that you can make. You can subscribe to my channel for more of these, and comment which pattern you're gonna get. I know you're gonna get one. If it's the Maestro shirt, I can't wait to see what it looks like. Okay, peace out.